Support for the Leadoff on WGLT and WGLT.org comes from the Central Illinois Regional Airport, where travelers are one stop away from world destinations. Connections on Delta Airlines to Atlanta are available daily. Close, convenient, CIRA. More at CIRA.com.
Organizers are laying to rest a long-time Bloomington Normal community event after 30 years. It's one of the things you need to know to start your day for Thursday, August 15th. I'm Brian Denham, and this is WGLT's The Leadoff. Now let's lead off with the Evergreen Cemetery Walk, which is now in its final year. WGLT's Lindsay Jones has more.
It wasn't a decision that anyone at the McLean County Museum of History expected to make this year.
I, more than anyone else, have put everything into this event, and I never thought it would be ending after 30 years. I was making plans for the 2025 walk already when we had to start having these difficult conversations this summer.
That's Candace Summers, the History Museum's Senior Director of Education, who's also overseen the past 20 Evergreen Cemetery Walks. But when a local acting group announced it would disband after this year, it sped up conversations the museum was already having internally about the cemetery walk's feasibility. Here's Executive Director Julie Emig.
It was certainly part of our ongoing strategic planning in terms of where we put our resources going forward. So we were already discussing alternatives, potentially, but we didn't think we would do it this year.
And that acting group, the Illinois Voices Theater Echoes, supplied the actors who made local history come to life under the shaded trees of Evergreen Cemetery for the past 30 years. While that group faced its own challenges, like finding actors who could meet the cemetery walk's scheduling, so too has the History Museum. Emig says the compounding factors this summer prompted organizers to make this year's cemetery walk, the 30th annual one, its last.
We're going to turn our energy and creativity into creating new programming and really try to say, let's celebrate the last 30 years as we create something new.
Tickets for this year's walk go on sale on September 10th. For The Leadoff, I'm Lindsay Jones.
Here's some other stories we're following in the WGLT newsroom. Senator Tammy Duckworth is calling Republicans who are questioning the military service of Minnesota Governor and Veep candidate Tim Walz despicable. She says her own military service was questioned as well when she ran for office. The city of Peoria, just to our west, is looking to restrict homeless encampments on public property, but the initial draft of that ordinance banning unauthorized camping faced resistance at this week's city council meeting. And Sangamon County board members in Springfield have rejected a plan to allow residents to recall future sheriffs and other elected officials. That comes after the fatal shooting of Sonia Massey at the hands of a county sheriff's deputy. You can find more on these stories at WGLT.org. There's a new Girl Scout in town. Jennifer Sedbrook is the new CEO for Girl Scouts of Central Illinois. She joins that organization after several years leading fundraising for ISU's Mennonite College of Nursing and a 2-decade career at OSF St. Joseph Medical Center. Sedbrook tells WGLT's Lauren Warnicki that she took the job for personal and professional reasons.
I never was a Girl Scout, and I always wanted to be. I've always been a champion of girls and women's issues, and so that inspired me to look at this position. I'm also someone who really cares about my community. I'm a former school board member. I've served on lots of boards and done volunteer work. I've lived in this community for over 20 years. And what the Girl Scouts do is their mission is to build girls that have strong character, confidence, and courage, to build a better community. And so really putting those two things together, girls' empowerment and a better community, appealed to me and appealed to my passion and what I'd like to do.
So were you looking to make a change, or is it something that kind of just came across your desk and then you started entertaining it?
The latter, right. Just came across my desk. I thought, well, that sounds like a fantastic job. I have been in the nonprofit sector. I've led a couple of nonprofits before. And so I kind of wanted to get back to that. It's a hard work, as anybody in that sector will tell you, but it's extremely rewarding and it's extremely inspiring to see what you can do within your community. And so I kind of had my ear out for things that would be a good match to my passion as well as my experience.
So in the first couple days and weeks of your new role, I imagine it's been a lot of visiting, meeting new people, having lots of conversations. And I just wonder kind of what the vibe is so far and what you've heard from other people that they're looking for in their new leader.
Right. Well, we need to grow. And I have a growth mindset. And in every position I've had, we've grown. I was with Habitat for Humanity here. We build more houses. I was with the College of Nursing. We're raising more money for a new building. So that growth mindset, I think, is important. So we need to grow our members, we need to grow our volunteers, and we need to grow our philanthropy. And I think that's the direction we want to go. And we have a really bright future. We have a great team all over our council. We have 38 counties. We run from LaSalle, Peru, down to Litchfield, from Danville to Quincy. So a pretty wide area, but a great team. And I think we're really set in motion for a great future to increase our members, increase our philanthropy, and increase our volunteers.
There has been, it looks like a downward trend in enrollment in the past couple of years. And that's not just specific to Girl Scouts. Scouting in general, enrollment is down. I wonder if you can speak to maybe the challenges that are contributing to that kind of enrollment bubble bursting.
Yeah. Well, I will say that COVID had an impact on Girl Scouts as well as other youth-serving organizations. But my vision is that every girl who wants to be a Girl Scout in our council can be. And so, as I said, that means that we need to increase our volunteer base. And it's not the Girl Scouts that maybe you were involved in or 50 years ago. It's not, the mom being the troop leader. Anybody can be a troop leader. We have ISU students who are troop leaders. Young professionals can be a troop leader. Dads can be troop leaders. Retirees can be troop leaders. And so really trying to get that word out and cultivate and recruit volunteers from across the community and not just think of the parents of kids who have second graders. We have more girls who want to be a Girl Scout than we have leaders who can help. Every girl deserves that opportunity. And girls really, I strongly believe, deserve their own space.
That was Jennifer Sedbrook of the Girl Scouts of Central Illinois, speaking with WGLT's Lauren Warnicki, who is a Girl Scout too. You can read or listen to the rest of their conversation at WGLT.org. And before we let you go, the McLean County Board meets today at 5:30 at the Government Center. On the agenda is a plan that could help the county recruit more public health nurses into the health department. That's it for today. I'm Ryan Denham. The show is produced by Rosalie Truback. You can subscribe to The Leadoff on the NPR app or wherever you get your podcasts.